so windy one today. Good grief. Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, it sure is. The wind is blowing like crazy today, and it is brutally cold outside. All last night, 40 mile an hour sustained winds, rocking my RV back and forth, and today there's supposed to be winds up to 60 miles an hour. So getting into this mine is going to be real interesting because a lot of the drifts and cross cuts intersect with the open pit. It's probably going to be like a wind tunnel in there today. So what do I have for you? Well, I'm taking you to a gold mine. Actually, gold and silver is what they were pulling out of here. And this mine is really well visited. Probably more visited than a McDonald's drive-through. Everybody comes out here and explores this mine, but that's not the reason why I want to show it to you. I want to show it to you because it's got character. There's some neat things about this mine I want to show you. And get up this hill here. Yeah, there's some really cool things about it. It has two shafts. One is 500 feet deep. The other one is 200. There's a cross cut that intersects with the open pit that was excavated out in the 90s. And the 500-foot shaft was dropped in around 1915. Now, when I was out here a few days ago doing my drone work before the storm hit, I took a look at the shaft, and the ladders and everything looked to be in pretty good shape, except for deep down below. It looks like the shaft is collapsed and it eventually runs into water. Now, this mine has some really awesome characteristics. It has drift levels that are following the length of the vein, as well as a cool cross cut cutting right straight through the ore body. And the best way to show that to you guys is to get the drone up in the air so you can take a closer look at it. All right, guys, let's do that right now, and I'll meet you up here at the portal. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I knew you guys would like that. Yeah, when I was out here, there was a group of nice people. I got to meet them. They were exploring the mine while I was doing my drone work, and when I flew the drone through up the open pit and through that cross cut, there happened to be a gentleman standing right there when I flew the drone. I came down here and I said, I really apologize. I didn't mean to freak you out with my drone, but they were real nice folks. All right, guys, here we are. The portal is right over here. Let me get all my equipment up and running, and we'll head on inside. All right, everybody, let's explore this old mine. Yeah, it's been a while since I've said that, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been a while since I've taken you guys underground. Well, and you know, my channel is called Abandoned and Forgotten Places, with the word places kind of being the key word. Many of you enjoy when I get underground. Many of you enjoy the topside or surface structures that I explore. So I do try to mix it up to keep everybody happy. Now look at what we have here. So this is going to be our main haulage at it, and it's going to intersect with the that big open cut. It's kind of a mix between an open pit and an open stope. Ooh, yeah, it's windy in here. Golly, it's cold. It's really chilly. What do we have in here now? All right, so it branches off. The left branch right there is going to be our drift, and that's going to follow the vein. The right one over here is our cross cut. Now always remember, a drift follows the vein. A cross cut cuts through the vein. All right, let's get up here and see what we can see. Big, massive haulage at it. Yeah, you could have brought haul trucks in here for sure. And this right here is the area where I flew the drone through. Yeah, right up there. So pretty cool. At one time, we would have made it this far, and the mine would have cut to the right. Okay, and you see this hole right here? This big hole? Well, technically that would have been a drift, and it would have drifted right out that way to mine out all of the ore. Now, speaking of ore, let me show you what we have here. This right here is what they're going after. The whole area is filled with this stringer quartz, and it runs all over the place. Some of it has really high values. Some of it has low values. So they decided to, in the 90s, to come out here and just take all of it and process it. And as they were mining out that big pit, they had these chutes right here. See how they were fabricated? These big metal chutes. Probably just pulled up some kind of I wouldn't say it was an ore cart, it was a bigger piece of wheeled machinery, but that's where it goes, right off that direction. Okay, let's go up here. So what they did is they kept on going this direction with the haulage at it and stopped, which makes sense because they're past the stringer ore structure right through here. Okay, turning around. Ooh, look at that. See that vein right there? See that? Look at that pretty quartz vein. And there's a place over there on the drift you can see where people have been taking samples with a small drill. I'll show you that in a little bit. Here's another place where a drift would have went out into the big open pit long before that was excavated. And off in the distance over there, you can look and see on the side of the cut all those stringer veins running through that rock. Now this mine is active, and I got special permission to come out here today and film it. When I came out, the chief geologist was out here, and what they were doing was they were core drilling. Let's turn around here for a second, guys, because what we're going to do now is we're going to go up that ladder. Yeah, they're core drilling. They're getting ready to do a bunch more work out here. All right. Wow. That's just massive. That's just huge. The drone makes it all look very small. All right, I'm going to turn around here and give you guys a view of this from this angle. Looking down right there, there's our chute. Wonder if they had a drag line pulling it up to this point. could be. All right, is that gonna hold my weight? I think it is. Yeah, all right, let's go out this way. And we'll look at it from there. It's like the Grand Canyon in here. Wow. Look at all those stringer veins of quartz. It's no wonder they went after this. Okay. Well, before we head into the drift, I want to do some more exploring up here, because right over here is the 200-foot shaft, or what's left of it. Let me show it to you guys. Oof, boy, is it cold. I probably should have worn my long johns today. Yeah, right here. So at one time, I'm guessing what this might have done is it would have went straight up and popped up out of the top right up there. But now the shaft is no more. Let's throw a rock down in there. We'll listen to how deep it can go here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's all water. Kaplooch! Yeah, probably about 80 feet down. All right, anything interesting over here? Was this something at one time? No. Maybe it was, but now it's blocked off. Okay, let's look off this direction here. And I'm going to give you one more real close look at these stringer veins. Right there, stringer quartz. Okay. All right, turning around here. Looking back that direction. Now, I thought I saw something interesting on the drone, but I'm not sure if I can hike over there. Let me get another look at it real quick. First thing I got to do though is go back down the ladder here. Here. Let me do that. I probably need to let's set the camera down for a second and do this safely. There we go. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna head off into the pit right now because I want to go get a closer look at what could be maybe a drift over here. And this will kind of give you guys a sense of maybe size and scale. There we go. And let's head over here. Okay. We'll set the camera up right here. Just like that. There. You guys can get a sense of size and scale. I'll kind of walk out here. Oh, the wind's blowing. It's so chilly, my eyes are watering. Quite the day. Yeah. There you go, guys. Look at this. Isn't that something? How cool is that, huh? Wow. A lot of work went into all this. Really did. Pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to get the camera and we'll go that way, see if there's a drift to explore. All right. Let's see what we have over here. I want to see if these go anyplace. Like this one right here. Does that do anything? No. Stops right there. Okay. Well, over here then, because there's another one. Right over here. Initially, I thought that maybe they were dropping all this ore down, ore passes, and being brought out lower on the mountain, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Here we've got one. What do we have here? Okay. Oh yeah, we got something over here. Yeah, oh yeah. All right, guys, give me a second here. Let me do this safely. Oh, something falling on me. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're in business. We got a drift level here, don't we? Okay, what do we have here? Something down on the floor here. I'll bet there was like a bunch of electrical things that used to be attached to that board when it was upright. Nothing going off that direction. Anything going this direction? Let's find out. Uh-huh. Cool. Anything going this way? No. Stops right there. But it does keep going this way. Wonder what the date is on these workings. Could these be the ones from 1915? Well, it's definitely the drift. We're following the length of the primary vein out there in the pit right now, going to the west. It's getting really damp in here. The moisture level continues to go up and up and up. Now it's getting really high. Super damp. Yeah, wow. Yeah, the humidity level is really, really up there right now. Is this going to be it? Maybe. Yeah. So maybe at one time what we had here is an ore chute or an ore pass, possibly even a drawbell coming down right here, but now it's all filled. We can't go that way anymore. All right, turn it around here. We'll look at it from this angle. Yeah, you guys always know when the humidity level rises past a certain point because my laser turns on all by itself. All right, well, see, I'm glad we walked over here and discovered this because I knew there had to be a little bit more to this mine. I'll tell you what, I'll just meet you guys back outside by the big open cut. I'll see you out there. Okay, there we are. Yeah. Here was the other one I wanted to look at. Right over here. Does this go any place? Well, maybe at one time it did. Yeah, there's some wood covering it up right there and a ladder going down. Yeah, there sure is. Let's get a closer look at it without falling in here. Ooh. Whoa. We don't want to fall into that. I'm going to show it to you though. Look at the water down in there. All right. There. Flooded. So we know we can't go any deeper in this mine than that. All right, turning it around. Ooh, that's dangerous. Okay. I don't believe there was anything over here. No, that just heads right back out to the area where I was had old Bob parked and I was flying the drone the other day. Okay, guys. Well, what we need to do now is head back inside the mine and get a better look at that drift. But before we do, I want to show you this right over here. Because it's pretty doggone cool from this angle. Yeah. So, of all the mines that you guys have ever explored with me, imagine if you could take a big carving knife and just carve straight through the mountain to see all the various drift levels and crosscuts. Well, that's what you'd see right there. That's what it would look like. Pretty cool. All right, guys, I'll meet you back inside the mine. Okay, back again. All right, that's where we were. I'm just gonna kind of orientating you guys. So now we're turning around here and headed back to our drift level. Now, right up here are these small little core samples. Let me see if I can find that vein, because I was out here reconning this a few weeks ago to see if it was something worthy of documenting. I thought I saw a place on this wall where they were taking samples. I don't quite see it right now. If I find it, I'll point it out to you guys. Interesting. All right. So now we're traveling to the east, running parallel with the open pit outside. Now, I didn't make it very far when I was here doing some recon. I only made it as far as the shaft, which is right up here, but I didn't go past that. So everything past that's going to be new for me. Well, I can see that, you know, they did have cross ties down on the floor at one time. Oh, wow, look at this big room. Yeah, that's right. This is the one with this is the room with the shaft. So here's one of those uprights I was telling you about. And this is where they would have had all of the panels for electrical, etc. And right over here in this giant room is our shaft. Very cool. Look at that. Look at all that woodwork. Isn't that something? It goes way up there. And I do believe it did pop out to the surface. Yeah. Very cool. I was saying the ladders look like they're in decent shape. Let's look down the shaft. I'll show it to you here. Now, I can't really do it from that angle. Let me go over here. That's better. Okay, right there. Oh yeah, I can see the water in the bottom. There's our water. The water table's right there. So it doesn't make sense to go down because we know we're just going to plop right into water. But what we can explore is what goes up. Yeah. So we'll come back to this. I'll get a closer look at it and see if we can get up to another level above us here. All right, what else do we have around here? The mine kind of continues off that direction. We'll take a look in a moment. And then it used to go out this way. Oh yeah, I can see daylight. So that drift right there would have worked its way back out to the big open cut. All right, anything this direction? No, but if they would have kept on going here, it definitely would have popped right outside. Okay, turning around. Aha, we have something over this direction. There we are. Let's see what we have. We've got a big old ore chute right here. Well, that's a nice sign, because now we know we definitely have some workings going on above our heads. And off to my left, here's an ore pass right there. And we'll keep going this way. Yeah, these are the older workings here. We had little guy going off that direction. Doesn't go anywhere. And another one going off this direction. Again, not going anywhere. What they're doing is they're probing. They're going a little ways, probing left, probing right. Just like with this one. There's another one where they're probing. Yeah, to run a successful mine, you always got to be doing a lot of testing. It's very important. Because it's expensive moving all this rock. Wow, this is a giant ore chute here. Very interesting configuration too. Look at that. Got the metal on the backside there to keep from wearing out the stops. More ore chutes going off this way. And these are big ones too. Yeah, the workings above us must be fairly decent, huh? Look at this one. Wow. Yeah, well, let's see here. I'm gonna have to set the camera down. Yeah, you just can't really appreciate this unless you see it, me standing in front of it. Look at these big boys. Wow. And it just keeps on going that direction. Very cool. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I believe we're in the early 1900s, maybe 1940s, probably the 40s when this was being worked. Because it was 1915, the drill holes that I'm seeing around me would be a lot smaller, and the size of this haulage at it wouldn't be as large. So this is all from the 40s, 43, 45. Wow, look at that thing. Ooh, look at that. If those boards let loose, yeah, you'd have a heck of a pile come down right here, wouldn't you? Okay, so what did they do in here? Well, they probed that way. They thought about continuing on that way, but they didn't. They kind of turned the corner and went off this direction and went up that direction and stopped, and went up that direction and stopped. But look at the quartz in here. Oh, doesn't that look tasty? Yeah. It's all of the surrounding limestone that you have to process with it that makes this really expensive, because it's not one single defined vein. It's stringer veins running all over the place. And we got a ladder going up here. And that ladder is going to take us right up into the stopes, isn't it? Or into the workings up there. Yeah, well, at least now we know we have a ladder going this way. But before we do that, I want to keep exploring the rest of the haulage levels. That ladder was vertical. So we've got two of them accessing the workings, the one off the main shaft and that one right there. All right, I tell you what, let's speed things up and get back over to where the main shaft was. Here we go. And stop. Okay. Let me orientate you guys as to where we're going here. Here's our big shaft. And now what we're going to do is head off this direction. Continue off to our right. Oh, this is really interesting. Look at this. Okay, I see what they're doing. Let's get under it here. Look at this big chute here. So right over there, if we were to travel straight that direction, the haulage level that we were just in is right over there, traveling to the left and to the right. And that makes sense because, see, that's where they put the pit, is directly on center of the main ore body. So if they would have went deeper, they would have crashed into the old haulage adit. Oh, wow, this is neat. Here, this was another chute. Oh yeah, they had a second one right here at one time. Came down from right up there. All right. A little bit muddy through here. It's because we're close to the surface. Okay, let's see how far this one goes. Can it go any further? No. It's gonna stop right there. Right there. Okay, turn it around. I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling here. I want you guys to see it from this angle. See, now what I'm thinking about right now is that ladder going up alongside that ore chute. Makes me wonder if that goes up and pops out in the open pit right here. Okay. head over here. And this is going to take us back right to our shaft. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a break a second. I got a few adjustments to make on all the cameras, and I'll be right back. All right guys, let's head up these ladders. And we'll hope none of them bust on me, huh? They look like they're in pretty good shape. Let's see here. I need to set my camera down there right there for a second until I can get to this point. Yeah. Okay. Kind of narrow right through here. Let's see, if I put a knee here, put a hand there, always maintaining a handhold of some kind. There we go. Now, I would imagine, let's look up here. Yeah, that's interesting. Got that bar right there. That ain't gonna make life easy, is it? Well, something tells me, is that gonna be able to move? No, it's stuck. Shoot. Trying to get around this bar is gonna be a pain in the butt. What in the world? I was able to move it a little bit. There. That's how you do it. Okay. Come on now. The trick about this is just don't look down. Okay, time to set the camera to another safe spot. Like right there. Yeah, we're up here now, aren't we? All right. Let's see what we have here. Can we go any further? Oh, don't tell me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. This is it? I thought we could have a drift right there. Nothing going off that direction, see? Let's look up here. Oh, we got a big... Wonder if that was just laid there, these timbers, to keep stuff from falling into the shaft. See, I was under the assumption that this shaft went up and out of the mine, but that doesn't look like the case. Here, let me orientate you guys here. See, here we're looking down the shaft, right there, at these two boards. Makes me wonder if that was a place where the skip cart could go. But there's nothing over there, guys. Let's look over this direction. See, I thought that might have been an ore chute or something, or the side of an ore chute there, but no, indeed, it's not. Let's look down. That's where we came from. Yeah, I don't want to fall down there. Well, guys, okay. I thought that this would have... Let me set the camera down here for a second. I really thought we had something here, but unfortunately we don't. All right, well, we got to go back down. Huh. Well, I wouldn't have expected that. No. All right, back down we go. Grab my camera here. Come here, Mr. Camera. Now, over the years, you guys have said, hey, how come you just don't find a place to, clip your camera when you're doing ladders? Because you just can't do that. These spaces they're not wide enough. You have to have manual control of the rig all the time. Now, of course, I've got a camera hanging off of my, look at here, guys. Oh, I see. So this would have went down into this is the top of a chute right there. That's what this is. Yeah. Yeah, you got to have a handhold on the camera at all times. That's just how it is. See, I've got my helmet cam. You can see the helmet cam right here. Like that. But a lot of times the helmet cam just doesn't quite capture what I need. All right, let's get past this tricky spot. Come here, Mr. Camera. If I can get you. Come here. Come on. Well, at least all the people over the years that have ever visited this mine, now they can watch this video and they know what's up at the top of these ladders. Almost there. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Back where it's kind of safe and sound here. Yeah, I want to take one more look this direction. One more look. So we got a manway ladder going to right there. No, that's not a drift. Just making sure there's not a drift right below me. And I don't see one. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a break a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, back over here by the crosscut, safe and sound. Yeah, that was fun, huh? So what I did there after I took my break, I walked all the way back up to that drift, went back over there to that farthest ore chute, and I took a closer look at those ladders going up alongside that ore chute. I shook them. They're real wibbly wobbly woobly, and they're all dry rotted, and as it goes up higher and higher, they eventually go straight vertical, and there's nothing else there that I could put my hands and feet on to try to take some of my weight off the ladder while I'm trying to climb up alongside that ore chute. So it's just too dangerous. If the ladder snaps, I got nothing else I can quickly grab onto, so I'm not going to attempt it. But there's definitely more workings on this one side. I mean, that's where all those ore chutes were coming down from all of those upper workings through that area. I'm quite surprised that main shaft didn't go up and over and intersect with those workings. I fully expected to find that today. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this quick overview of this really cool mine. Normally, I don't like to document places that are so popular like this with so many visitors. But like I said, this one had a lot of unique characteristics. It's you don't often see a crosscut like this intersecting with a giant open pit. That's pretty darn cool. Again, guys, thank you so much for coming along on today's adventure, and I'll see you all again next weekend. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.